Okay, so I bought these really nice Work M1 3-piece wheels. My existing wheels are Work CR Kai 18 by 9.5 plus 33. These are 18 by 9.5 plus 29. So they're the closest offset I could get to my existing wheels. But the issue I have, and the reason I'm making this video, is because I have really big brakes. If you're not familiar with my car, I've got EVO Brembos and EVO X or EVO 10 rotors, which are 350 millimeters in diameter. Now, the mistake I made was, so these wheels have a stepped lip. So the face is actually a 17 mil diameter face. So even though I got an R disc, so the disc is the amount of back spacing you've got in here. So the rear wheels, this shoulder here is really, really short. So the dish on the wheel is quite a bit more. These are an R disc, so they've got quite a bit of dish. But the issue I have is that my rotors are almost the size of the face. And then with the caliper, if you can imagine, so the caliper hits on the inside of the spoke here. Now, a 5mm spacer, so in behind here, 5mm spacer will space it out past the brakes. But here in Australia, we got hassled a lot by the police, especially, you know, if they see your car with nice shiny wheels. So what I'm going to have to do is go for smaller brakes with a smaller diameter rotor. The brakes I'm going to go with are Wilwood, a Wilwood kit for IS300, which is the same as JZX on the front. And so let me just put this down without ruining it. So what we're going to do is, I gave Barry Manon a call at MRP. He makes the kit, or he makes the brackets and sells the kit. And what this is this is a printout of, so this is the disc caliper here. This is the actual disc. This is your hub and eventually your upright. And then your wheel goes on here. So that's the actual, like, that's the vented part of the rotor. That's the little sort of hat that sticks out. And then in the middle, there's a little bit of a step for your hub to stick out. So the way this works is, you email him for the printout. Just go to the contact page. And I've got to get this center line lined up with the center of my hub. It's going to be difficult with one hand, isn't it? Okay, center line lined up. And then what I'm looking for is, I'll just lay it down and then I'll put it back up. But what I'm looking for is the edge of this caliper, and probably here as well. Does it hit the spokes? And just let me get this right. It's probably hard to see from the angle, but it doesn't. It's like that much off. So essentially, with the disc and the caliper in there and the paper not flopping around, it actually clears. Yeah, so it's close up on this corner, but it fits. So if you're looking at a big brake kit, get this printout and test your wheels. Unfortunately, If you already have the brakes but you don't have the wheels, it's a bit trickier. And I did check before I ordered these if they would fit Evo Brembos. The hassle is that instead of the rotor being 323 millimeters, which would have put the caliper about here, I was 350 millimeters. So the caliper actually fouled on these little edges just here. So there you go. If you're trying to fit big brakes and you have your wheel existing, get the printout. That's how you check it. Thanks for watching. Leave us a like if this was helpful, and maybe tell me about your buying the wrong wheel size experience.